Security and education join forces like never before to form Secure Ed. Tonight's episode, physical security and removable media.
I am ready for the physical security class.
Sir, I think you misunderstood the purpose of this class. This is about securing our facility and protecting our physical assets.
What? You mean we're not going to be breaking boards with our bare hands? No, Larry. I thought the same thing. These nerds aren't going to let us fight.
Actually, Larry, this is about what each employee can do to further help protect our organization.
I'll do karate! Oh no!
In addition to karate and wrestling, here are other things you can do.
Play the video!
Hi, I'm Bob, and welcome to Secure Ed Training for Physical Security. Every organization holds sensitive information, ranging from personal employee information to your organization's financial and accounting data. Information security is extremely important, and it begins with sound physical security. Therefore, you must remain diligent in protecting your organization's secrets. You wouldn't want people knowing you had bounties out on quarterbacks, would you? Physical security measures are put in place to protect us from all types of threats. The threats we'll review today are intruders, observers, eavesdroppers, opportunists, and mummies. I'm just kidding. We're not going to talk about mummies. I was just making sure you were paying attention. Well, let's start with the intruders. Obviously, no one wants to have unauthorized personnel on their premises. That's why we have locks, alarms, and other physical access controls. Physical security can differ for each organization. Make sure you understand and follow the access requirements for your organization or at any of your locations you may visit. You know what I'm talking about, the sign-in, badging, escort required kind of stuff. You also need to be on the lookout for anyone breaking your policies and engage strangers in your workplace. Remember, social engineers may attempt to gain access to your facility, and once they are on site, these intruders can become observers, eavesdroppers, and/or opportunists with access to all kinds of information. Now let's talk about observers. Beyond intruders, observers could come at you in various forms and an even wider variety of ways to obtain sensitive data. Think of all the people that have legitimate access to your facility. Guests, cleaning crews, contractors, and even co-workers. Did I just say co-workers? Yes, that's right. Did you know that a large percentage of security breaches are inside jobs? So you really do have to stay on guard. Here are several easy things you can do to protect yourself from the observers. Always lock your computer when you are away from your desk. As a fallback, have a screensaver set to execute after a short period of inactivity that requires a password to unlock. If you work in high-traffic areas or deal frequently with sensitive information, consider using privacy filters on your computer monitor. This will make it harder for these observers to see your screen. Remove documents and any visible information from your work area when you're away from your desk. Lock them away in your drawer or another secure place. Don't leave items on shared printers. Wait until you can get to the printer before launching your print job. Or, if you have the capability, execute a hold print job that won't print until you provide the passcode. Here's one you might not have thought of. Close your blinds and turn off your lights when you leave for the day. Some observers operate just off your premises, and the really ambitious ones will use binoculars or telescopes. And while you might think your office windows are impossible to see in, at dusk and at night, this can be quite easy. I can't wrap up this topic without mentioning passwords. What do passwords have to do with physical security? Well, if you don't write them down, very little. But if you do, make sure they're in a very secure location or in your possession at all times, not under your keyboard or posted to your monitor. And if you require a passcode to access your facility, make sure no one is watching you as you enter your code. Who is the next group? Oh, yeah, the eavesdroppers. Your computer screen isn't the only way people with malicious intent can gain access to information. You also have to be aware of the eavesdroppers. Whenever discussing sensitive information, pay special attention to who may be able to hear you. You know, kind of like you do when you're discussing adult topics around small children. Unfortunately, at work, spelling the words instead of saying them won't work. And remember, eavesdroppers can come into play in or outside the office. Be careful when you're out in public when discussing any work-related issue. For example, if you take a call at the airport, the mention of a customer's name or a crisis in progress could give someone information they could use against your employer. So when talking about business away from the office, remember, people are listening. The last group we have dubbed the opportunists. These are the thieves that steal your tablet device from the back seat of your car, find your smartphone on the table at the restaurant, or the more proactive social engineering criminals who are baiting you to give them access or information. Be consistent in securing your laptop computers, smartphones, and tablets. These devices are easy targets because of their portability. Waiting to put your laptop in your trunk once you reach your after-work destination tips off everyone in sight what you have stored back there. Take a minute. Store your valuables beforehand. Don't make it easy for them. Smash and grab thefts are not uncommon and could require your employer to publicly disclose the theft as a data breach. Also, utilize encryption technology for your laptops and mobile devices. If your data is encrypted, the only thing that is lost is the physical device itself. The data remains confidential. The last thing I want to mention is removable media. If I've said it once, I've said it 4 times. Never insert removable media from unknown sources. USB drives, CDs, and DVDs are used by criminals to deposit malware and viruses that can expose your enterprise. If you find removable media, turn it over to your management for inspection. That's it for our physical security lesson. Now stay on your guard and remember, look out for intruders and follow your facility access procedures. Be aware of observers and protect and conceal sensitive data. Watch out for the eavesdroppers when discussing sensitive information. Secure your portable computing devices and never install removable media from an unknown source. That wraps us up for today. Now let's get back to the office and see what's going on with Larry.
That was great. Now Larry and I are going to put on a play for you. Larry's a computer virus, and I'm our security program. Larry, put that shirt on. Yeah. Never wait on a computer virus. You see it, you take it out.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.